All right. Hello, beautiful people. It's been fun getting used to this new technology. So my name is Lisa Stubbs, and thank you in advance for joining me. I am super amped up because I'm excited to share what I'm passionate about, and I hope it helps you. I've got 13 creative ideas for how to extend your hair color, as we can't get to the salon. And I know for me, what we choose to focus on, we get more of. So I am choosing to focus on what I can do. And we've been working on some decluttering. And guess what? We have gotten rid of 386 pounds in our home. And I'm excited to be able to, bless others with some of that stuff we don't need anymore. So what are you all doing? I would love in the comments to hear some ideas, because during this time, the pandemic, people need people, and maybe one of your ideas could inspire somebody else. So please drop that in the comments. We'd love to hear. So it's never been a better time to focus on our self-care routine, whether it's our skincare routine daily, or a hair treatment mask, or moisturizing our hands because we're washing them so much these days. So there's never been more time to feel refreshed, relaxed, and glowy, since probably most of us women are not really wearing makeup as much. I know me, I'm only half dressed where I've got my sweatpants on down here. Let's be fully transparent. And since hair care is self-care, I thought it'd be fun to just share some of these tips, 13 creative ways to extend your hair color. All right, let's dive in. So number one, you can, if you've got longer hair, this won't work for me, but you can slip your hair into a bun or a top knot. And there's different hair accessories to make that happen. Top knots are so cute. Love them. Number two, you could wear a headband. Now, this obviously is not super stylish, but there are so many more trendy ones out there that you can grab, or maybe you already have some in your drawer. You can throw on a hat. I do kind of like when hat day comes along because I don't have to think too much about what I'm going to do, but that's where hair goals comes into play. All right. Or you can even, number four, you can change up your part. So I could go down the middle, I could do more of a zigzag, and that just kind of breaks things up a little bit. So that's kind of fun. All right, you can use a hot tool and add some texture to your hair, which draws the eye to the curls instead of your roots, okay? And you want to be sure to use a heat protectant. I recommend a heat protectant that will go up to 450 degrees with you, just in case. We've got to protect these hair fibers. All right, number six, yes. You can do an overnight oil scalp treatment where you're nurturing your follicles. And what I would recommend is, if you allow me to make that recommendation, you dab a little bit on your fingertips and then add it to both, and then you shimmy it back. And so that's just a really great way to give your scalp some extra pampering, your follicles. And you can also pair that with your hat day. Putting those two together is just perfect. All right, another thing you can do is to grab a scarf and try out a brand new look, because maybe you don't wear scarves. It was new to me. I'm going to show you this here. I thought that was kind of fun, because I wasn't sure I could even tie it and make it work for me, but I'm like, I could totally rock that look. It's just cute. Okay, but I realized I skipped a number, and that's why I got confused there for a second. You can also wear a fishtail braid or another trendy look. Again, drawing the eye away from the roots. Isn't that super cute? All right, so number 9, you can use shampoo and conditioner that are for, phytopigment helps to enhance your color. So you can use something like that that just kind of enhances your color a little bit there. And number 10, you can wear a voluminous look and use a root lifter, blowout cream, and then a round brush. And using those things can really help add some volume to your roots, as well as at the end using a styling. This one's a taffy, and you'll have to tame. I know for me, when I use that, my hair gets kind of crazy like Halloween, so I have to tame it down a bit. But it's fun to be able to add some volume because it kind of lifts that root that is getting darker or lighter. Some of us have, some silvers. I look at it like a silver lining, even though I do try to hide them. Number 11, you can spritz on some dry shampoo And you definitely want to be sure to look for one that doesn't have propane, butane, or talc. We know that they can't remove, nobody can remove the asbestos from the talc. So think about how you're putting that on your scalp and you're breathing those fumes in. So be sure to look at the back of your ingredients. Look for one that has, my favorite is rice starch as a base. And my #1 recommendation that I found not too long ago is to spray your dry shampoo on the night before you're going to wear the dry shampoo for that day. So the oils, and then you don't comb through your hair. The oils will seep into that dry shampoo if you have an oily scalp. Okay. So that's one of my favorite tips. And I forgot what I was going to say, but a rice starch dry shampoo will help condition your scalp instead of drying it out. So I love that. Okay, number 12, we're almost done. Give yourself a beachy look. Okay, so I used Tousle texturizing mist and dry texturizing spray to get this look today. So this is a lot of volume for me, and I was very pleased with that. Number 13, you can accept the moment as it is. And there's a hashtag going around, show your roots. Okay, so that actually supports your hairstylist, and you can rock that unintentional ombre look where your roots are growing out. Okay, now I've heard some stylists advise on social media that if you box dye your hair at home during the quarantine, save that $1,000 Trump check or however much money it is, because that's what it will cost me to fix it. So I know your hairstylist will appreciate you not purchasing, don't add that to your at-home order. Okay, so I'm hoping these 13 creative tips have helped you learn some fun ideas, and not every single one's going to work for your hair. I mean, obviously some don't work for my hair because it's short with the top knot. So just choose some and, you know, try some new stuff, do some new things. It'll just help you feel like you're on an adventure. So if you could change one thing about your hair, what would it be? I would love to connect with you and serve you, because I guarantee you, if you saw my before picture, you can just have confidence to know that, you know, my hair is totally transformed by changing some products. So I would love to serve you. Slip me a DM if you have any questions, or if you have a hair or scalp concern. I would just love to help you out, or if you just want more information. All right, y'all, have a blessed day. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you later. Ciao.